that I'm having a hard time really dropping into my body, dropping into this tangible human experience, and really indulging in all of the blessings that I have, the container for which I am capable of receiving at this point right now is maxed out. I've let like this much in, and it is freaking insanity bonkers compared to like the this much light I used to let in. So I am, first of all, I don't have an agenda or a topic for this video. I am literally just, I just really realized I was just like feeling a lot, wanting to work through and express some things. Like I could just feel this, like this heavy energy around me and a lot to process. Wanted to have a little heart to heart and just a life in motion type of real video. And I am in my really, really late luteal phase. I'm about to start menstruating. I don't want to go too much into the menstrual cycle. I actually have a video, I think it's called the 3 Feminine Powers, and talk a lot about like the menstrual cycles in there. Man, I really feel my menstrual fatigue right now. I think like today or like tomorrow maybe I'll be starting. But anyway, and I also have one about winters, a different video, like talking about this phase of the period that I'm in right now, or of the menstruation cycle. And basically like TLDR, but those 2 videos are great if this topic intrigues you or you're not as, like, you want to know more. It's like women, us magical beings, like we go through these 4 different phases, kind of like the different phases of the moon every month. And we literally have these like 4 different archetypes, this like northeast, southwest, like every vantage point of like seeing life and examining life. And it just gives us such this rich, deep, textured nuance to life. Such a powerful, incredible thing. And it's something that I love and I lean into and I'm so grateful for. And in that one, actually, is it my very first video? I think it's called like Winters maybe. And like basically I was talking about like I used to think when I was in this phase that I'm in right now, which I decided I should pop on and film because I'm like in the throes of it, could be classified by others as depression if I were to like talk to them about some of the things. But through like lived experience and wisdom, I not only realized that like this was a cyclical thing, and I correlated it to my menstrual. And I mean, I haven't been on birth control in like years and years. And so like I just started understanding like my own rhythm as a woman. And then I started understanding, like I first mentioned, there was benefits and beauty to these different seasons we go into: the winter, the spring, the summer, and the fall. We are just like Mother Gaia. We are just like the moon, and we go through these cycles, and there's benefits to each one. So first, I just realized there's nothing wrong with me. I didn't have depression. And second, I realized not only is something wrong with me, I'm a powerful little witch, part of Mother Nature. And it was a beautiful thing that this stuff happened. So now I like look forward to each freaking phase. Like I genuinely look, I truly optimize each phase of my menstrual cycle. Like when I'm like in my follicular, which is after your period, like when you're when you really start to have a rise in estrogen. Ow, that hurt. Ow. When you really have a start to rise in estrogen in that follicular phase after your bleeding window, and you just get that freaking rise, you just feel that come up, and you're just like, I'm gonna go through my closet, I'm gonna donate clothes, and I'm gonna vacuum out my car, and I'm gonna run here and there, and I'm gonna take my dog to like 3 parks in one day, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna curl my hair and like whatever. I'm gonna go shopping. I'm gonna go to TJ Maxx and scan everything in the clearance section on Yucca for deals. Whatever, like all those like things where I'm just like out and about in the world. I just feel these energies and I just like want to do all these chores. Like, oh, I love that time. Like it's so fun. But this time that I'm in right now, the fall leading into the winter, like I just completely, and also that's when I do a lot of grocery shopping and meal prepping and whatever, when I have all that energy and I'm like, I'm gonna make homemade almond milk and put chia seeds in it and meal prep 5 chia seed almond milk homemade breakfast, for the next week. And I'm gonna cut up fresh strawberries every morning and drizzle like farmer's market honey on it, blah, blah, blah. And then I get into this phase and I'm like, no, I'm gonna rest and I'm gonna indulge. And I guess by indulge, I don't mean eat junk food, which if that's what you're inclined to do, like do what you need to do. I'm talking about where I'm like, I really need a smoothie or a green juice, but I don't freaking feel like making it myself. So I'm gonna go pay for like $12 and like vastly overpay for a green juice, and instead of buying the stuff and making it myself and cleaning out my juicer, I'm just gonna indulge by spending the extra money during this phase where I don't have as much energy to have things done for me. And like another thing I'll do is I will get these salmons that are like already seasoned and like all the stuff, and I just throw them in the oven, and it's I love those. I just do what's easy and what's convenient, even if it costs me money. I don't care. When I'm in my fall and I'm in my winter, that's where I will uptick and indulge on those type of amazing life luxuries. Maybe buy some fruit that's already cut up, in those clear containers, like that type of vibe. Anyways, damn, I just felt this pull to like go out and buy a golden milk latte from Mother's Cafe, and I think I'm gonna do that after this. Yesterday I took 2 baths. I took 2 extremely long baths, and I freaking love it. They're in my follicular phase. It's like, because I'm such a bath person and I just love baths. Everyone knows I'm always taking a bath. Even in my follicular, I'm frequently taking baths. It's at least every other day, but there'll be times my follicular, I'm like, wow, it's been like 3-4 days since I've taken a bath. Like, this is weird. Because when I'm in my fall or my winter, I'm taking baths at minimum 1 marathon bath every night, if not 2 marathon baths in the day. So I guess yesterday I was feeling like I needed, so when I go and I take a bath, there's just like so many layers to it. Like obviously all the physical things that we already know about, like being in the bath, but I just feel like held by like the mother, by like the feminine, by the warm waters of the womb. Like I love being in a bath, and you can doctor it up and all of that, and I just feel so like cocooned and held and like back in the womb, and it's just such a healing, beautiful thing. I love baths. Yeah. Little buddy is like, hey lady, it's like, what time is it? It's like, oh my God, is it that late? It's like going on 2:00 and we haven't even gone to the PARK yet, which is actually rare. Even when I'm in this phase, I still make time for little buddy here, but nope, not today. Mom's not feeling it yet. Like we went on a little walk this morning, but he needs to go get a run in, and we are gonna do that. Mommy's gonna get a golden milk and you're gonna go to the park. Oh shit, why did I say that? There's no shame in leaning into these seasons, and I freaking love it. And yes, I understand that this is a luxury, and not everyone, due to a multitude of circumstances, might not always be able to do this, and myself included. Like, I don't know what the future holds. Heck, I might have 3 kids running around, and I'm like, the last thing I'm going to be able to do is just sit in a bath for an hour. So whilst I can, I'm indulging in giving to myself and the things I need during this phase. The whole thing that I think I really plan to start with, and I realize I've been like just backstorying for like 10 minutes and prefacing this video, was that I was sitting at my island and I saw my place was messy, which is typical of me being in this phase. I just like, I'm not as like into like cleaning and organizing and things, and I just don't care. So like I've got messes everywhere. I just realized there's a lot of beautiful things happening in my life right now, and due to past experiences. Oh, yes, come here, baby. Don't tease me. I'm gonna pick you up if you don't come here. He's such a lover. He feels mama's. He said, what's wrong with you, mommy? Okay, male dogs are the sweetest ever. So I realized my place is a mess and it's time to do some reflecting a little deeper. And I realized so many beautiful things have happened in my life. And I don't just mean like this week. I'm talking about this year. I'm talking about this past 5+ years. So many incredible things have been happening to me in my life, and like dreams coming true. And just, I don't think the details of that matter. The point is, I notice that I'm having a hard time really dropping into my body, dropping into this tangible human experience, and really indulging in all of the blessings that I have created for myself and worked really hard for in multiple facets of my life. And there's like a part of my soul. Oh, careful with the camera, baby. Yeah. There's a part of my soul that's like a little hesitant to fully be here. It's not so much a fear of dropping in and indulging and experiencing this delicious human life that I've spent a lot of energy creating. Not the like, oh, the other shoe's gonna drop, like if I drop in and really experience it, or you know how they say like, oh, I don't really want to fall in love because the other shoe might drop and he might leave me, or like, it's not that anymore. And I know it's not that because I've lived in that place. It's more like I can't fully drop in, almost in the sense of like disbelief. I mean, I want to say like it seems like a self-worth thing, but I guess I have to unpack where the disbelief comes from, really. I feel a disbelief. I'm just going to start there. I feel a disbelief that this is my life. I feel a disbelief that this is how my life's been going, that this is how my life has been, that this is what my life is, that this is what the prospects for my future are, that this is the husband that I have, that this is the dog I have, that this is the places I live and lived, that this is what's on the horizon for us. Just so many things. I'm like in like the healing I have done personally in so many ways. But I guess everything I just mentioned before would be a secondary after effect of all the healing I have done. Ooh, I'm feeling myself getting anxious. Well, I feel this disbelief that like this is my life. Again, trying to unpack where that disbelief is originating. I know where I'm feeling it. Feel it in my throat a lot. Feel it in my solar plexus a lot. It's, I don't know, maybe I didn't think this would happen for me. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to mentally put so many things to it that like my conscious analytical mind would be like, okay, well, here's all the obvious things to go through. Oh, like, do you have imposter syndrome? Do you not think you're valuable? Do you not think you're worth it? Do you think it would be taken away from you? Do you not think you deserve it? Do you not think you worked hard enough? Like, I understand there's like a million things that like you're inferring and I could be inferring in my analytical mind, but I don't really know the deeper depths to it. And that during this phase of my cycle is what I'm really trying to sit with and unearth, because all I know what does feel true is like I feel like almost, yes, I feel like stunned or a shock or a disbelief. Oh my God, like a pinch me. Like, is this really my life? Oh my God. It's kind of like, I'm awake, but I'm living my dream, I guess. That aligns and resonates the most with where my analytical mind could go and bring information. That resonates, yes. I'm shocked and stunned and in disbelief that I fucking did it, that this is my fucking life. Because I, who have been with my damn self 24/7, 365 since the day I was born, and I look at the things I've gone through and the things I've overcome and the things I've done and the places I was at in so many different ways and the life I was attracting all the way over here, and now I'm like all the hell over here, and I'm looking back like, holy shit, I can't believe I just did that. I almost feel like a basketball player, 2 seconds left on the buzz, I'm on the whole other side of the court, and I just like smash this like more than half court three-pointer swish. And I'm just as shocked as my teammates and my coach and the other team and everyone watching that I made that. That's almost how I feel. And I'm just kind of like, I don't exactly know how the fuck all of this happened, but it did. And I don't know, maybe that's where the soul helping you and the co-creation with the universe and your angels and your guides and your ancestors and all of that support and help has come in to this journey. Damn, that's big, huge, deep, mind and soul expanding stuff for myself right now. All that stuff we learned, like everything's happening for you. Everything you want truly wants you. The universe is conspiring to make all of your dreams come true. You know, just it's okay, buddy. He heard a noise in the hall. Oh no. Damn, Zeph, I was having a profound moment. You're gonna knock my camera over. I think I'm like realizing that I think I'm realizing all of that stuff is legit. And I've freaking lived it. And it's crazy. And it's more than I can even hold or understand or comprehend as a human. And there is just so much deeper and complex and beautiful things happening behind the scenes than I'll ever even realize during this incarnation. And life is just so beautiful. And I'm in like such a state of shock. Well, I guess when you really start loving yourself, then they say that's when you can really start loving somebody. And when somebody can really start loving you. And I've definitely experienced that in my partnership. But now I'm kind of taking that on a whole other level where it's like life, God, source, the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, like they all start to love you too. Not start to, but you start to be able to accept it. Receive it. Yes. See, this is why I need to have these conversations with myself and turn the camera on. Yes. Yes. It's like I am finally at a place where I can receive love. And it went receive love from myself, receive love from my partner, and now I'm like receiving love from the universe at large. And I'm looking around and seeing all of the shit the universe has given me, and I'm just like baffled and like humbled and honored and shocked. And yeah, maybe a little recoiled, maybe a little scared. Because there's more. Because there's more available. There's more that the universe wants to give to me. There's more that I'm ready, willing, able to receive right now. And that makes me recoil. And there's fear somewhere. And this is just part of the human experience. This is all of us. Obviously, we're never going to be like complete just souls that can like receive infinite everything in this world, or we wouldn't be humans here having this experience. So there's always going to be the human things that you not have to, but get to work through to expand into more and more of your soul and to get to receive more and more. So these fears and these hesitations are clues of like where I need to go to unearth the things that are giving me resistance and holding me back and blocking me from like letting more in, from letting the light in, from letting the love in. Because I've let a lot in and I've removed a lot of darkness and shadows and debris in the way, and the floodgates have poured in, and I'm like, this is just the beginning. There's more of this. there's as much as you want of this, and there is infinite love and blessings and resources available to each and every one of us. And I think that concept alone is overwhelming me. And because I have already had this experience and I've embodied and lived and grieved and received, I'm like, there's more. I think that's part of my blockage, is like I haven't fully, like, I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, why would I not want to receive more right now? And I think that's because I'm full right now. Like, the container for which I am capable of receiving at this point right now is maxed out. And that's just what it's always going to be. We're only ever going to be able to hold as much love and blessings and energy and whatever as we are capable of letting the light in. And so I guess when I say I look back at my life and I'm like, you know, I let a teensy little bit of light in, and then I let more, 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 and I'm like, I've let like this much in, and it is freaking insanity bonkers compared to like the this much light I used to let in. And I'm just trying to calibrate and hold and be grateful and embody and experience this freaking mega mama crazy amount of love and light and blessings that I have right now. Or at least compared to this much seems like a tsunami, even though there's an infinite amount out there. I'm feeling this in my heart now. Maybe I'm making space and letting more in, but yeah, that's what's happening. I'm holding this much, and I need to feel safe and comfortable and calibrated to this big hunk of burning love that the universe has given me. And then I'll be ready for, you can't even see my hands anymore because it's like this much. Right now, what's the blockage that's preventing me from going from here to here? Because so far in my life, I've worked through all the blockages from here that I talked about to like here that I'm at now. The capacity of my little cup to this cup I have now. I know all of the shadows I transmuted to light and all of the debris I cleared on that path. But maybe, I don't know, it's not that I don't know. Don't we always know? All of the answers are already within us. Maybe it's time to sit down and be like, girl, maybe I'm just tired. Like literally period tired, but literally like clearing debris and receiving from the universe and transmuting darkness into light. Like maybe I just want a breather. Maybe I just want to sit with this much until I move on to like that much. Maybe I just want to like rest and enjoy. Oh my God. What if that actually is the answer of going from here to here, is just easing into this and just softening? Maybe the more I soften and ease is the answer of going from here to here. It's just softening into this life, this container, the life I'm living right now, softening into it and accepting and believing and receiving and enjoying these tangible human experiences and the emotions and the feelings and the beauty of this life, of this 3D world, of all of these blessings in every facet. And maybe that's my next lesson, is just softening. And then from that space, I will get more. So I think there is a part of me that's tensed up and not softening. And I don't know why that is. I don't think I have to know. I do just think that, you know, we're humans. Things adjust. Our nervous system has to adjust. I think I'm just really trying to adjust and calibrate and drop in and feel safe with the magnitude of the love and the blessings that I have right now. Because I don't think I'm ready for more, because I haven't fully settled into this. And I won't get this until I'm settled into that. That's just how it works. So I don't know if it's because I don't want to drop into this container, or if it's because this container seems so scary that if I'm like, well, if I settle into this and I'm happy and I'm content and I'm softened and I'm received and I'm fully feminine and I'm just flowing with life, then even more is going to come to me. And then what? You know, like maybe it's the fear of the next level. I will say up until this point, like going from the little cup to like this, I didn't have fear of receiving more. I was completely comfortable with this life that I'm receiving. I don't think I have the next vision board of life, so to speak, that I'm out trying to attract and receive. I think my vision board of life and my timeline only went as far as this right now, like today, this life, this container that I'm holding. So it almost kind of feels like I've won the championship and, it's like when I was at this little container, I dreamt about this container I'm in now, and I could see that far, and I was wanting it and I was ready to receive it. But from here, I don't know what this looks like. I don't know what I'm going to receive, and I don't know what I want. And maybe that's what I need to get more clear on to be able to receive even more. But then it like blows away my human mind. Like, it's gonna get better than this. Like, you can't even believe that. But believe it, sister. It's possible for each and every one of us. We create our lives and we decide what we are ready to hold and receive, because there is infinite love and blessings and all of the things available out there for each and every one of us. We are connected to Source. We are Source. We are a part of Source. We have our higher self. We have our soul here that we can expand into at any time. And I am like taking up like one iota of the amount of energy and source and love that I have available in me, in my soul. I'm taking up like a little teeny like fingernail of what's possible. I can't even comprehend it, like I said, in this human mind. Like, damn, we're powerful. Yeah. So maybe I need to get clear on like what this next stage looks like and just soften into this one that I'm at right now. See, this is why we have our period. So we can sit down and like focus on our life and analyze and like cleanse and figure out what's next and like plan and strategize and feel and heal and like do these little sessions. Because when I'm in my follicular stage, like I said before, I'm out having fun. Like, I'm like living my life. I'm not thinking this deeply. I'm not examining. That's why I just love and honor and value so much the menstrual cycles and what magical beings that women are. So, wow. I feel so much lighter. Honestly, those blockages I was feeling in my throat and in my solar plexus, they're not there right now. And I was feeling expansion in my heart. I'm not really feeling anything anymore. Wow. Okay. Wow. I was checking the time. This has been phenomenal. I feel like more of my soul has really dropped in and felt safe here. So I guess I will go soften into receiving this life and like believe it, sister, that like this is my life now. And I think I have a lot of like pride and joy that maybe I'm not allowing myself to feel because I don't want to be arrogant or narcissistic, or I don't want to shine and make other people feel bad and like all of those things. And I think these are big problems for me, that like it's okay to like be prideful and let the light in and shine and be an example and a beacon of what's possible and all amazing things. And I mean, here I go wanting to put myself down and humble myself because I'm like, and this isn't even close to what some people are allowing in their lives, So, but that's not what it's about. It's not about comparison. Like, wherever you are, however much light you've let in, I think you can be proud of yourself for expanding that container from wherever you started to wherever you're at now. That's beautiful. And I think there's a lot of like pride and joy and self-love and all of the things that we can and should be feeling, and just know like we set out on this journey and we're doing the dang thing. I kind of feel myself like shrinking and getting like feeling weird because I don't know. I don't want to come across arrogant or bragging at all. I've already said this, but so like I've already kind of lost it, like that pride and expansion I was feeling. But maybe that's something I should just go feel in private, and maybe it's like talking about it on a camera to strangers is what's kind of weird. But I do want to be inspiring. Yeah, I've got a lot of issues going on here with like how other people are going to perceive like my success and happiness. And that's a whole other video, because yes, I definitely have people in my life, whether it's explicit, I can feel it. I can feel when someone's jealous. I can feel when someone's not actually happy for me. And I hate that feeling. Not just like because someone's not happy for me, but just the feeling of knowing like, oh, you're not happy. That's why you can't be happy for me. And then I feel bad that they're not happy. And then I feel bad that I'm mirroring that back to them. But how else are they going to grow or learn? You know? I mean, we need examples in life. I mean, this is how I got from here to here. And it's like you see other people living their best lives and embodying things and allowing themselves to receive things and like paving a way to show you that like you are limitless and you can have whatever you want. And I'm so freaking grateful for those people who lived that way or shared their story or shared their journey and gave me hope and inspiration and guided me on the path to see that like this is possible for anyone and everyone, and they're no better or different than me. Same with any of us. Like, we all are humans. We all are sparks of source. We all have access to like our infinite energy and blessings, and the universe is here in our favor. Anyway, there's my disclaimer. Love you.